A jogger murdered in New York's Central Park. A little girl gunned down in her family's car in Los Angeles. Crimes like these are terrifying, partly because they seem to erupt out of nowhere. But crime does not come out of nowhere. And some who study it say the worst is yet to come. Correspondent Wyatt Andrews has been looking into the wave of the future for tonight's Eye on America.
Watch closely as Hispanic gang violence erupts in East Los Angeles. A local news crew captured this while staking out a gang hangout. This young man is firing his gun at a car loaded with kids. The police arrive, but fearing they are outgunned, retreat to call for backup. Meanwhile, one boy being pursued is kicked, beaten, and then is shot at.
Somebody's down over there.
It's a rare and degrading snapshot of life in the inner city, and it happens every day.
There's a gun. You can see a gun right there.
More and more children have guns. They say violent crime is down overall, but not for teenagers. In the last decade, the murder rate for young black males has tripled. It's doubled for young whites, and by all accounts, it won't soon improve.
The really bad news is that the worst is yet to come.
James Fox, a Northeastern University criminologist, is raising an alarm. There are now 39 million American children under 11 years old, and the majority, Fox says, do not have full-time adult supervision. It's the recipe for a coming crime wave.
I'm predicting that by the year 2005, we may very well have a bloodbath of teenage violence.
They haven't seen anything.
Fox's vision is already reality for Lorraine Rampersad, a single mom raising an 11-year-old daughter in the Bronx. She's afraid of wholly unsupervised 6 to 10-year-old kids running rampant.
No matter what I teach my daughter, there are 10 to 20 kids out there that are ready to turn her around, and I cannot allow that.
So if everybody already knows this new crime wave is coming, everybody from the people in these fearful neighborhoods to a worried federal government, the question is what should be done about it? Some of the ideas already out there are provocative.
I think we need literally hundreds of thousands, probably 500,000 new police officers at a very minimum.
Criminal justice expert Adam Walensky believes we should spend $30 billion to create an army of new cops. Not Mark Furman-type cops, he says, college-educated cops looking out for the good people of the inner city.
These neighborhoods are overflowing with people who are desperate for protection, desperate to live an orderly and decent life.
Invest in these kids, particularly after school.
Professor Fox would spend those billions on programs to keep kids busy after school.
40% of juvenile offenses occur between 3 in the afternoon and dinner time. That's when kids are idle, when they have far too much time to kill.
If you're going to bring children into the world, you've got to raise them.
The author, Shelby Steele, says focus on the fathers who abandon children.
If you do not raise them, then the truth of the matter is, if we're really honest about it, there really isn't much anybody else can do.
Is there a way that society can go back to the days where parents felt responsible for the children that they have?
Being an optimist, I would say yes.
Being a realist?
Being a realist, if we're talking about children that are having children, no.
She has long been worried about what's on the corner, but now fears more what's on the horizon. More and more social pain we can skillfully predict, but tragically can't seem to prevent. In New York, Wyatt Andrews for Eye on America.
Come on, guys.
Hey, friend.